in the bag. Yeah, yeah. Tip support behind. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Bring it home.
Let's do it. It's coming home. Yeah, yeah.
All done. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. All done. 40 Ks. Day 1. Morning shift. Morning shift done. Morning shift done. Yo. Come on.
That's how I started my year, running 220 kilometers in just 32 hours. As you may know by now, I am part of the Lusaka Fitness Squad, the biggest fitness squad in Zambia. And annually, we host the Ubuntu Challenge, so it always starts in the first week of January. 5 teams across different satellites in Lusaka get to compete among themselves. What the competition is about is the team that accumulates the most mileage gets to win the challenge. You have to make up a team of 10. 6 of those 10 are active runners and 4 are substitutes. You start with a team of 6 and anyone can be replaced on any particular day. We have 6 days in which to run the race and we have a limit of 8 hours. So whatever time you spend on your runs per day, it has to accumulate to 8 hours. So it was quite an interesting competition, and please stick around because I'll have to share with you who won this challenge. I think we're crazy, but there's so much that I learned that I would like to share with you as well. Number 1 is self-belief. I think that we're stronger than we actually often believe, and it actually reminds me of my first marathon. The first time I did my 42 kilometers. I was filled with so much self-doubt. I almost needed someone to run by my side. By the time I got to 30 kilometers, the person I so much believed would see me through, knowing that I was doing my first 42 kilometers, left me on the road. The whole time I kept telling myself, trust yourself, you got this, you got this. And I did got this. I made it through to 42, and at the end of the run I was crying. I was in tears, like, hey, why weren't you trusting yourself this whole time? And that's the importance of running long distance. You discover so much about yourself. And that happened to me during this whole Ubuntu challenge. Running 220 kilometers, are you mad? It takes so much self-belief and courage for you to take up such a challenge. And day 1 was, yes, perfect. I ran 72 kilometers. But by day 2, I was struggling. My body wasn't taking it. I woke up that morning and I only did less than 10 kilometers. I was like, guys, I need to go and rest. My body is resisting, rejecting everything about this run. On that day, I did most of my runs in the afternoon. Come day 3, I don't know where it came from, but there was so much self-belief in myself. If I survived day 1, 72 kilometers, day 2, about 50 kilometers, day 3, I was like, bro, we can do this. We got this, and let's keep pushing. It was so psychological.
Aged 50, while driving along the ring road in Lusaka, her motor vehicle developed a mechanical fault as she parked on the roadside.
5K to fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Strong, looking strong. How are the legs?
Legs feel okay.
Okay.
I think at this point, it's very psychological. So like right now, the wheel is in my head because she was asking me, have you rested enough? So I'm busy asking myself, did I rest enough? I'm like, Luis, I hate you. Next time, don't mess.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Alright.
I'm good.
We only limit ourselves in the mind. Lesson number 2. I also learned how to eat an elephant. You can't swallow an elephant. You have to take it piece by piece. And this was in our strategy for running this whole race. We had to take it piece by piece, a step at a time, a kilometer at a time, 5Ks at a time, 10Ks at a time until we got to the daily mileage and targets that we set for ourselves. This is a valuable lesson for everybody. Whatever you're working on, what's the least possible thing that you can do that gets you closer? You can't achieve that whole big dream in one go or sitting, but how do you take it piece by piece? That's a big lesson. You can't swallow an elephant. Number 3, can't emphasize this more than enough. Teamwork. Teamwork. That's one other important thing that I experienced throughout this whole challenge. My team had everything from the catering team, we had the strategy team, we had people on support, cheerleaders, people driving in the night for us to just make sure we had all the light. And there was a lesson in there. Beyond just the teams coming together, I think a part of me was to trust in the team. Trusting that your team knows what they're doing, and all that you would do in my case was just showing up and run. The strategy team worked on the strategy and the runners focused on running. And that was key, that was important. And that differentiated us from everybody else. Before day 1, we were actually sitting having meetings just about running. And there's another lesson that I would add, more like a bonus tip, right? Doing everything diligently. It looks like just running, but every piece of it was diligently worked out by the team. And I'm so grateful that I had people supporting me on this run. I would have never imagined myself doing that with almost zero training. And I'm just grateful for Team Avondale for the support and dedication to supporting all the runners that were participating in the Ubuntu Challenge. Find yourself people that can be part of your mission. So back to the question, who won the Ubuntu Challenge? We did! We've won the Ubuntu Challenge and have been winning for the past 3 years. I am glad to be part of that legacy, and through the lessons I've learned from self-belief, eating the elephant and teamwork, I'm looking forward to the next Ubuntu Challenge. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, mention a friend. Thanks for watching.